Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! This is Sports Flair Live. And I'm going to be rebuilding the 2011 Falcons. And I did make a couple of trades while I was muted. I traded, oh gosh, Michael Turner, I believe his name is, or something like that. The current running back for Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode. And then I traded, what's his name? Tyson Calabo for, like Pouncey or Ponce, however you say it. Then Alex Mack, I traded for as my center. So yeah, and we're gonna make Julio Jones the starter here by trading Roddy White. There we go. For a tight end that we apparently don't need. I'm gonna see what strong safeties there are. If I could get Troy Polamalu, then that'd be cool. But I think that this package would go. I could definitely get them. They don't need a wide receiver. And yep, and the Vikings too. So we're gonna go after a tight end like I said I would, and we're gonna get Gronk, or try to get Gronk. And it works out just perfectly. Julio is mustard. Suddenly articulate. So we gotta pay Matt Ryan in about 2 years, and Mother Flair said she'll get in for a bit, and Father Flair said he will later. So yeah, we're about to get this started. And Matt Ryan had 67 scrambling, which I just had to change because of the meme, and we definitely need another wide receiver. Anyways, a lot more actually. I did sign 2 new backups and traded for Max Crosby to be my kicker. But I am going to try to get Troy Polamalu. I'll give up, if I've not already given it up, which I think I might have. Good, I haven't. I give this up to try to get Troy Polamalu and change 2 players' ages, and then we will be racking and rolling. Yeah. Beard might be in. I don't know about him. And then Wave, I don't know about him either. And then yeah, I mean, that trade is accepted. Let's go. Bolstering my defense, if that's a word. Defense is actually a lot worse than I thought it was. Cut 1 player. I'm sorry, but I gotta get rid of Tony Gonzalez here. I'm gonna try to get a wide receiver. Below an 84 overall. Tony Gonzalez. With a face scan. I think I know just the guy to get. Maybe. Oh, Vincent Brown, I've never heard of you. You don't have one. Face scan, that is. And that's going to be Emmanuel Sanders. And that'll get accepted. That trade is accepted. I don't know what I'm talking about, but Sports Flair. Hey, Mother Flair, how are you? We're also going to get this offensive line fixed because, well, it needs it, let's be real. Good morning, or hey Beard, not good morning, but I'm great. How was my week? It was great, and I'm glad that it's the weekend. Speaking of GM, the Falcons currently don't have one of those. restructure. What up, Father Flair? Getting off watching TV shows to getting in chats. I don't know what I'm talking about. LOL, no GM. Terry Fontenot has been fired, and so has Raheem Morris in Atlanta. Yeah, what up, Father Flair, Beard Flair, and Mother Flair? This team should... I'm gonna jinx it, probably. Oh, snap, I was number 1. You were? Oh, I did not know that. Anyway, number 2 now on that thing, yeah. I've been watching my show. I accidentally, whenever I was changing up the coaches and stadiums, because I renovated all the bad ones, simmed a week as it was while I was leaving Jim Harbaugh from the Ravens. So yeah, we're gonna get Randy Moss, who still has a face scan. Shout out to the game for that one. Donald Driver, it's been a while. Beard, you gonna watch this play? Is Julio still on this team? He's a rookie and Matt Ryan's in his 3rd year, so yes. Actually, yes. So we're gonna get Chad Ochocinco. Don't know why his face looks like that. Face scan, I should say. And then Donald Driver. These are some old dudes. I just needed backups. And then maybe if we have Joey Galloway, Ohio State legend. Hines Ward, we got to get this, man. HYB, gonna dip out in a minute to watch these Ducks and Hoosiers. How are you? I'm good too, Beard. Dang, Sean, I'm number 3 now. Or now number 3, I should say. We might have to cut James Jones, honestly. And I've never heard of him, so it definitely helps. I might watch a little bit of this episode, a little bit, but I've got to finish this episode of King of Queens right now. I like how Father Flair's just so locked in on King of Queens. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but still. I'm also going to cut that dude so that... I don't even know who y'all are talking about, but okay. I don't think Mother Flair does either. I did sign Hines Ward, Father Flair. I know you'd not see it, but I did. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfection! I don't either. Yeah, that makes 2 of us then. And I did download a 2012 draft class if it's needed. Okay. And, well, we started out 0-1. I also have Marshawn Lynch, who I traded for as my running back. So, yeah. And I rebuilt, like, every single team stadium, practically, except for 3. Or upgraded it. If I had not rebuilt it, I upgraded it, and I changed all of the head coaches. As the 2011 league has officially begun. I'm a bit off on that, because it's been like, I've simmed, jeez, I cannot speak, simmed 10 days. So we got it. I changed his age. He was 26, but we got a 23-year-old Matt Ryan, and a rookie who was 23, now 20, as I changed his age. Julio Jones, because I also changed some of the players' ages as we are 10-7 and in the playoffs. Just ate some ice cream in a moment of weakness, and I now regret it. Who is our coach? Dan Campbell is who I hired as head coach. And, yeah, we got some upgrades to do. 37, if you wanted exact. Being Captain Literal over here. Nice. My voice cracked. He's really good, yeah. If I could do it better, I would. Trust me. So we went 10-7. We're in the wild card room. I bought it for SF, but he didn't like it because it was chewy, or it was not chunky, Father Flair. I'm gonna tell you that much. Steve Hutchinson. Oh boy. Dun 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 dun. I'm Let's see if there are any fullbacks. At least Marcel Reese is right here just staring at me. Well, that was easy. I don't know that I'd like it, but maybe Mo Flair would. Okay. We're just going to have to keep this O-line, but it's fine. That rhymes. Was Marcel Reese a good fullback? Not back. Speaking of back, he's in the natty. Dang it, Ice Flare just came down and he wants me to turn this playoff game on. Why don't you just tell him you're watching an episode of King of Queens? And why don't you just tell him to watch it in the other room? Nicely, obviously. So we made the playoffs at 10-7, which is a miracle in its own right. Let's be real. I might have to eat some of that brown cow ice cream to get the taste out of my mouth. Taste of what, Father Flair? I kind of forgot already. It is Falcons football, the face of the franchise. So we got some interesting, that nasty ice cream. What ice cream was it? So we got Giants and Eagles. Eagles led by Mr. Can't Stay Away from Dog Trouble, Michael Vick. Matt Schaub and the Texans versus the Chargers. Falcons and Saints. This is a matchup we need. Matt Ryan and Marshawn Lynch, and then Drew Brees and Darren Sproles, and also Mark Ingram on the other hand, or whatever that Alabama running back's name is. And Marshawn Lynch finishes third. Drew Brees, road dog. I'm playing against him. Marshawn Lynch finishes third in passing yards. Deflategate Tom Brady finishes first in, or take that back. Marshawn Lynch finishes third in rush yards. Deflategate Tom Brady finishes first in pass yards behind Aaron Rodgers, who was in his prime at age 26. He was really 27 in real life, maybe even 28. And then Phillip Rivers. And Ray Rice leading the rush yards. Let's not even get into him for good reasons. I don't even want to talk about him. Matt Forte. And then Marshawn Lynch. And then receiving yards, Megatron Calvin Johnson led the league in those behind Steve Smith and then Wes Welker. And then sacks, we got Calais Campbell leading that. And then Dwight Farini on the Colts behind him. Then Terrell Suggs. Then Patrick Peterson, Pat Pete, leading the league in interception. Behind L. McKevin, behind Jay Joseph. And then D. Jackson, Jay Beeson, and D. Johnson leading the league in all those categories. Or in the last category, not all those categories. So catch Guardian Fever. Be a believer of the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, we got a response. Oh, never mind. He did not respond. Psych, I lied. We just got to do two things, and we're going to get into this rocking guitar music. Oh, I already did Antonio Gates. Never mind. It is a falcon. It is a bird. And it is a beating a Saint. I know I've asked recently, but what is the Saints supposed to be? Because I get the Falcons played the Saints this past Sunday. It was a fun experience for me. Let's just put it that way. I'm the owner. I need a new owner and get up! Sorry about that. That was super unnecessary. So we got the Saints with Cameron Jordan, their top three players who are all superstar X Factors. Cameron Jordan, Drew Brees, and a young Jimmy Graham. Then us, aka the Falcons. 89 overall, they're an 86. They're the Aints, that's right, Beard. And then that's the Aints at an 86 overall. Then the Falcons at an 89 overall are okay, my team that I'm being rematch of last week. That's right, except it means more because it's playoffs. Our top 3 players are all X Factors. Gronk, Rob Gronkowski, Marshawn Lynch, and Troy Polamalu. Oh, back. And then, yeah, so it is a rematch. They probably have the better team, not on defense, but on offense. We do got Randy Moss, though. I got to give him that. Maybe he's out of his prime, but still. So we had the 8th best offense and 15th best defense. Offense, Patriots. What a shot. Oh, okay. I think Madden is slowly. I don't think Madden's okay. We got Deflategate coming in and hot in its prime this year as the Patriots go 17-0, lead the league in offense, behind the Packers who go 14-3, and the Eagles with Andy Reid 11-6, and the Steelers 12-5. This is for offense leading the league. This is the top 5. Patriots number 1 at 17-0 record. Packers 2 at 14-3. 3 is the there we go. Is the Eagles at 11-6, and 4 is the Steelers, and then 5 is the Chargers, and the Aints, and then the Ravens, then us, the Falcons. All right, Chad, I'm gonna go watch this game. Go Birds, and everyone have a nice night. Okay, Beard, bye. Steelers with the best defense in the Patriots and the Saints, so they definitely have a better defense. Let's see what Matt Ryan's season looks like. 19 touchdowns to 16 interceptions. I'm just kidding. Peace out, Beard. That's right. Play in the moment. It is a rivalry that defines football. And it is not baseball. So not Yankees and Red Sox, but your Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. What do Saints fans call the Falcons? They just call them the, I don't even know. They just get rid of the F in it, like Alkins. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, we need more of these as they face. And Julio Jones says, I'm ready to whoop up on y'all Saints. You might have a rookie Cameron Jordan, a prime Drew Brees, and prime young Jimmy Graham, and a rookie Mark Ingram out of Alabama. But records don't matter in postseason football as we welcome you to Saints Park at home of Game 1 of the wild card round, as there's Dan Campbell and then Matt Ryan hyping up his team, taking on Timothy Nolte, who they're showing there, who I hired as a coach, and Drew Brees. Or because I just sell the team basically. I just create a new character, and then Drew Brees hyping up his team. Falcons Saints! The Aints are losing! The Aints are losing! The Aints are losing! I will repeat it! The Aints are losing! They do have Tracy Porter and Malcolm Jenkins, and, well, Cameron Jordan as well, who I gotta look out for. Only reason I'm worried about Tracy Porter is because he got that pick 6 off Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. That pretty much into that, as Donald Driver gets it here, and on a confusion reverse, Driver is driving out of bounds in the 20. Oh my, we actually are dominating. 21-zip! Red zone order, I gotta go in again. LOL, I repeat. Still gotta give Marshawn Lynch the ball. I don't know why I said it like Marshawn Lynch, but I did. Off the play fake. Matty Ice waiting in the pocket and going down with a frown. I don't know who that is. W. Smith. It might be Will Smith. It might be the actor's son. It might be a baseball player's son. Who knows? Who the heck is that dude? Who's Palmer? That's what I want to know. Marshawn Lynch out of the backfield. Definitely a crucial piece in this, what looks like a win, but you never know with the Falcons, considering they just blow leads like it's candy on Halloween night. R1 Lynch! Marshawn Lynch is almost well, Marshawn Lynch is not throwing the ball, but the pass It's almost intercepted. I'm going to try and hit up Gronk here on this fake. Oh, Gronk! Got it! Did he get the burst? Yes! Yes! Yeah! Gronk! Hoo, hoo, hoo. I don't know. I'm not a dog. Haha, triggeration. That's right. And hand it off to Beast Mode, who walks in. The Seahawks should have given him the ball against the Deflategate Patriots in the Super Bowl. That they passed it on the one. I'm going to watch a few minutes of this game, but I'll be back soon. Love you, chat. Marshawn Lynch, loving it. I'm loving it. The Aints are proving why they are the Aints, as they're looking like they might get shut out, but I highly doubt they will. I'm going to go watch this game a few minutes, but I'll be back soon. Love you, chat. Love you, Father Flair. Bye. You better get the ball and fall. Are you at McDonald's? What? Huh? What did I say about McDonald's? 31-7. I'm loving it. I don't remember saying that, but maybe I did. Oh yeah, in one of my classes at school today, the teacher asked, "What's the longest word you know?" This is true. And like all the class that answered said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I did change the playbook to Jim Harbaugh, or John Harbaugh. It's not Jim. John Harbaugh. Da-da-da-da-da. Wade will not be in, or at least for right now, but he hopes he can in a bit. Who that gonna beat them Bengals? Watch them bust them here on run. Who there gonna beat them Bengals? Me! I don't know. That sounded very arrogant. Anyway, I'm playing the Eagles now in the divisional, and it's an even tougher task with a former Falcons quarterback going against Matt Ryan. The quarterback who Matt Ryan actually replaced in real life, and we're going to say in the game. And yeah. Michael Vick, that is, and Andy Reid. He's going to be a tough task, because there's no just breezing right by Andy Reid. Maybe there's breezing right by a made-up head coach who has the same team scheme as you in the wild card, but at this stadium, there is not breezing by Andy Reid, one of the greatest head coaches, learning from a coach that looked exactly like him, Mike Holmgren. And we are at Eagle Field. Dan Campbell and Walrus Cracker Oats looking man, Andy Reid on the other end. It is Falcons-Eagles. It is a matchup for the ages. California Angels. And we just got pinned at the one. That's great. Great. Marshawn, I'm going to rely on you here. Oh my word, there's not going to be a 20-0 season. The Steelers, the 12-5 Steelers shocked the world and beat the undefeated Patriots 27-21 in the in the divisional round. A crazy update that I had to give. Well, probably many picked in national championships if it was real life in a bracket, but not today. Those people would have gotten it wrong, just like I got my bracket wrong for college football. I picked Georgia, who just decided it was a great idea to lose to Ole Miss. And running with the football is Lynch! Marshawn Lynch! Beast mode activated! Beast mode activated all the way to the opposing Eagles, 23! Marshawn Lynch from my own 4-yard line until the 20... to the Eagles 23, and he almost breaks off of that tackler. Wow. Beast mode for real. For sure, Mother Flair. Throwing it his 20, or third year rather, Matty Ice, not 20, 23 is what I said his age too, is that it's incomplete. There's just so much good players on this team, I don't even know who to go to. Not who la la la. Julio looks, or Matt Ryan looks to Julio, and Julio Coolio is not going to catch the ball. I know I've rebuilt the 2017 Falcons. Not so sure if I have done the 2011 Falcons. If I have, then we're doing it again. And if I haven't, well, then I haven't. Square looks! Julio Coolio's got it! Falcons strike first! In the divisional round versus the 11-6 Eagles. Eagles and who other than rookie Julio Jones. He just goes up for this dot by Matt Ryan. He jumps up and makes the catch. The new nickname for Julio Jones and Julio Coolio, baby. TD. That's right, and now my defense is selling, and oh my gosh, they got him! They held him to a field goal. Not they got him, that makes no sense. 2-minute drill! 2-minute drill of running the ball with Marshawn Lynch. That's what this is going to be, game. Watch and learn. As Lynch beast mode to the outside with a nasty stiff arm, and down to the 38 to take us to that 2-minute warning of play. Watch this. It's a halfback stretch. He gets to the outside, but gotta fight off that defender that Julio probably should have been blocking. It's fine. It's fine. Rookie mistakes happen. He's still learning. And then he just says, get off me. Wee! And he says, okay. And then he gets it all the way down to the 38. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Brandon Graham, ironically, I think, came out of retirement. Or, yeah, he did. To come back to the Eagles this season. I would be doing Madden 26, but then it would be longer till I played because the whole stupid long snapper thing that hopefully gets fixed. Next year is Gronk is wide open, and Rob Gronkowski loving not being a part of the 0-7, or of the not 0-7 of the 17-0 Patriots, as he is gonna get a dub instead of an L in the playoffs and hopefully win a Super Bowl. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons, baby. Who is their next head coach gonna be? We don't score, it's fine. I mean, they missed the kick earlier. They're not here. And they score. I score. Thank goodness, right? I'm good. And then a lateral back to Matty Ice. Now he laterals and it hits the deck. The ground, and big boy, not really big boy, skinny boy, which is a great thing, picks it up and runs with it, and they miss the 2. Somehow, some way, as that was an Eagles touchdown. Laterals it back, and it's incomplete. Why'd I scream like that? I got a bit too loud there. Laterals this one back, and Matty Ice picks it up. He's going to run with it. No, he's going to lateral, and it's going to hit the card of table. I don't know what I'm even talking about, do I? Mother flare. What's the longest word you know? Running with it, Matty Ice. Matty Ice, not Matty Ice. Ice. And now another lateral. This one is a fumble picked up by the Eagles. Oh no, oh no. As long as they don't, and they kick a field goal. Now that is the D I need. Troy Polamalu probably lacking him. Damn. They fake the jet sweep to Julio. And Julio! Or not Julio. I guess the one you said earlier, but I'm not gonna type it all out. Yeah, you don't have to type it all out. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't know. I know what the longest English word is if I saw it. Something to do with a volcano disease, but I have no idea what it means. That might be grounding. It is, indeed. Intentional grounding. Yes, that one. Have fun with that one, caption person. Andy Reid is like, yeah. I don't even know what I get that from. I just say it. Can cool it. Oh, that's not even Julio. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm good. I want Julio. I need this. I need you to catch it, rather. I cannot kneel it. That's the good news. Always, and I don't mean to call that play. Oof. Oof. Just let him score if you can. That's what the proper thing to do here is. Obviously, unless it's a pass and he gets blown up while I was over here. I'm over here not even trying to make him score, and he's scoring. Not scoring. I'm literally going to I'm going to force him to score at this point. They're going to run it, don't tackle him. That is like the thing I just said not to do. You're like, great idea, let me tackle him. Whatever. Sometimes Madden's gonna Madden. That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, the clock's running. What the heck? I was not told that! Timeout instantly! I would have thought the clock would have stopped on a penalty. My bad. I'm better taking a knee. Oh, I just managed this so badly, dude. Oh, dude. Well, this game's over. I have been eliminated from the playoffs. Breathe. That's right, Mother Flare. Well, that ain't good. We're coming back next season, upgrading the D. I told you Andy Reid was going to be a tough task. And boy, was I right, and Gronk is not going to get to go home happy like I thought it would. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty, Eagles. Just take the kneel. Man, I really wish I'd not used that one timeout earlier, or the CPU didn't, but it is what it is. I reckon in this game, the game can end on a defensive penalty. Out ready is Andy Reid, and out for fire. No, I'm just kidding. Dan Campbell got us this far, but I do feel like we might get some head coach type coordinators, or just a genuine new head coach, because that would be lovely too. No, not Super Bowl off season. My prediction is it's a Steelers-Eagles Super Bowl, and I'm going Steelers winning it, not Bealers. Steelers. Well, that playoff ended like most of the Falcons playoffs do, and no, actually, believe it or not, it is the Packers losing. The Packers losing to the San Diego Chargers. Wow. Let's see these staff moves here. Matt LaFleur fired. Zach Taylor fired. Darren Rizzi fired. Dave Canales fired. Dan Quinn fired. Interesting one. Guy, however you say that. Shane Steichen, and that's just a hiring. Okay. I'll tell you what, if anyone's cleaning house, it's that team, the Panthers. That team is like the most non-specific thing I could have said. Fired and fired. And I get 0. That is just so great. I know, right? I feel Kevin would be a great Kevin Stefanski. He's not just a random dude named Kevin. And if we want to go with the real ultimate, we could go with Jeff. But yeah, he's the best option here. Jeff Ulbrich. It's a cringe name, I know, but it's so tempting to fire Dan Campbell, but he just led me to a playoff appearance. So I just don't want to be evil and do that. Anyway, I just got water in my eyes. It's a very off topic, and I'm 100% aware. Yeah, no one, and I mean no one except Randy Moss, maybe. Why does he have to go down this bad? That's some cheat, and he won't even accept my offer. That's just great. I only have so many, Now I'm out of salary cap to even pay him. That ain't good. Oh no. Team salaries. We are definitely paying someone a lot of money we shouldn't be. Gronk makes total sense. Marshawn makes total sense. He does too, because I have injuries off. Maybe it's what's his name dude. Yeah, how specific of me. Holy, holy. Why are we okay, I cannot speak. Whatever. Why are we paying a punter that much money? Is that not concerning? Are you watching the game, Mother Flare? It's okay if you are. I just thought I heard you. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hearing things. That's also a possibility. Possibility. I cannot speak. Oh, oops! I did it. I don't know. I used to like that song. I don't really listen to it anymore. Getting rid of him. No, you're not. Okay. Are you in your bedroom? It's totally fine if you are. Oops, I did it again. Got lost in your heart. I'm not that innocent. Playroom, okay. It would be so, and it would not be annoying. It would just be tempting. Yeah, don't listen to the tight end one, because that's a lie if I ever did hear one. And they got a good kicker in Janikowski. Oh, he's 30. Oh, Janikowski, my bad. Oops. It ain't no one good in free agency. You know it's a bad class of free agents whenever a legit kicker. Yeah. He's the best player out there. Oops. Mother Flare did it again. She did nothing. That makes no sense either. I try and get that Nate Solder, dude, or however you say his name. He's on the Patriots. Or, well, I think he is. He should be. Yeah, he's right there. No offers. Well, that's great. We love to see no offers on a player, you know. I do want Aaron Donald, so that's why I'm trying not to give up my... Oh, but I got him. And they lost their X Factor. Of course, this game just loves to cheese you. But I might have. No, and who? I'm glad they did not accept that. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to get them. It's sad, but it is what it is. We're just gonna. I don't know why the random people do nothing and lose their X Factors, but I don't know. Yeah. I swear, I don't even. I'm not like in a bad way, but still. The Falcons need defense, and yeah, they need defense. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's not even an X Factor, is he? Dude, he's Julio Jones. You cannot give that away from him. Cheddar cheese biscuits and a half. At least Aaron Rodgers should be able to keep his. Gronk has his. That's good, at least. And Alex Mack. We're just doing... Okay, good. I'm not bad innocent. What does innocent mean, Mother Flare? I'm not mad at you, I just could not speak and got frustrated about that. Next year is the year of destiny for the Falcons. I don't know if that's true at all, but still. And Andrew Luck could be a number one pick. It means not guilty, like someone who's innocent didn't do anything wrong. Okay. So they got, this is a draft so far. Let me just pause it. So we got Andrew Luck going to the Commanders. Robert Griffin going to the St. Louis Rams. Wish that was not the Rams logo, but it is what it is. Then Justin Blackmon going to the Jags. Ryan Tannehill going to the Browns. Bruce Irvin going to the Broncos. A.J. Jenkins to the Titans. Trent Richardson, oh no, to the Colts. Matt Kalil, I think it's how you say that, to the Seahawks. And man, Marcus Claiborne to the Broncos, and the Chiefs getting Luke Kuechly. I don't like that, but then Luke Kuechly to the Chiefs. Fletcher Cox to the 49ers. Stephon Gilmore to the Cowboys. Michael Kendricks to the Panthers. Demario Davis to the Bengals. Olivier Vernon to the Dolphins. Something Jenkins to the Bears. I cannot. Jack Rabbit, maybe? That's an interesting name. Tavon Wilson to the Jets. Brandon Whedon to the Vikings. Riley Reef to the Bills. I've not heard of half these players. I'm going to be real. Derek Wolfe to the Giants. And then Bill Bentley to the Texans. And then Kalishi Asimil to the Ravens. And then to the Saints, Andre Branch. Keenan Robinson to the Cardinals. And Mitchell Schwartz to the Browns, not Texans, presume. What do we need here? Yeah, I need to be honest. And no, not a fullback game. Nice try. He's not in yet. He can't join yet. I do see that being a good pick later in the draft. Yay, I love it. No name. My favorite. No, just kidding. Left outside linebacker, maybe, if there is any. No. Okay, and then wide receiver. No. Cornerback. Harrison Smith is not a cornerback. Indiana had a pick 6 on the first play of the game. Wow. I think that I kind of have to go with Chandler Jones here. I mean, it's gonna shock some people. Yeah. But I've never heard of these other two dudes. It's like the career he had, especially the prime. I just gotta risk it. And he's a C-. Let's go. Not really. Oregon is driving right now. Okay, Father Flair. Wide receiver? Still none. That makes... Mohamed Sanu. He was on the Falcons. We just got to get him. I don't even care about his catch and traffic. And he's in normal development. What do you know? Holler at you later. Okay, bye, Father Flair. No one wants to get in the chat of this live stream, but it's fine. Rather the other two, I hope the other two, it would be nice if the other two people watching could get in the chat, but you never know. And then Chandler Jones, I don't even care what your overall is, and I don't even know what position you are. And you're a 69. What do you know? Oh no, I'm cooked. Oh gosh. We did technically say, I think it said I needed, yeah, it definitely said I needed to write in. So I got that need, hopefully. Abraham Toast. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Oh, woman, people so mean. You're the meanest ever woman that I've ever seen. Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Score 6-7. Oh, I get it, Mother Flair. It's like, what? Then I'm like, oh, yeah. See, like, it's like no one wants you, bro. Just stay where you belong. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. You don't know what, Mother Flare, on the football. Oh, the score. Are you sending the shrug emoji for? That was kind of rhymed, I think. I don't know. My LOL 7 now though. Oh, I just saw it. I just saw it. There we go. I can finally speak. Now, how long that'll last is a question for another day. Like the hand motion. Oh, I get it now. Hee hee. We're gonna miss the playoffs. I'm just ready. 12-5. How do you love an improvement from last season, baby? Cause you got it, and you also got my controller just going, just flying, becoming the first human controller to fly. A human controller. Yeah, that makes no sense. Cut. Back at Mercedes-Benz in the wild card still. Buccaneers 9-8 versus your Atlanta Falcons. See the new head coach hirings because you're on your end. There's no offensive coordinator. That's interesting and a bit concerning. Dan Quinn as an offensive coordinator. Never thought the day would come, honestly. Well, something happened. They kept their coordinators as they probably should have. They kept us warm, they kept us fed. Tell us how to look ahead. Looking back now, I understand. We are walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. Da-na-na-na-na. We are walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. Da-na-na-na-na-na. We were walking in high cotton. You like my singing, Mother Flare? It's okay if you say no. I'd rather you not say no, but it's okay if you do. I just don't know. I'm going to upgrade Kevin here. Kevin Stefanski, that is. It's pretty funny when you sing, "How so, Mother Flare?" Mother Flare is walking in high cotton. Come! Marshawn Lynch leading the league in rush yards, baby. Beast mode for a reason. And Roddy White third in receiving yards. Yeah, what do you know, honestly? All that I have to tell you. Second best offense. Big improvement from last season. And the 11th best defense, of course. Eagles with the best offense, going 11-6. What was the Patriots record? They went 9-8. They might not even be in the playoffs. Oh, a miracle! They were only winning because of Deflategate. Oh, it's a late Christmas gift. The Patriots have missed the playoffs, and we have beaten them 35-29. Never thought the day the Falcons beat the Patriots would come, but here we are on this precious day of, at the time this live stream is happening, January 9th, 2026. Mark down this day that the Patriots have, or that the Falcons have beaten the Patriots. And even if it's a regular season day, Matt Ryan got his revenge. I get it's just a video game, but still, revenge is revenge. lucky kid. Yeah, he should not be a normal development, Ben, by my standards. Quote for SF, revenge is revenge. Quote from SF, rather. Revenge is revenge. That's right, Mother Flare. Am I wrong on that quote, though? Like, I'm trying to be honest here. Am I wrong? Hi, Mother Flare. He definitely does not have a face in, but I'll show y'all what. So we just need, yeah, we need like 3 or 4 wide receivers. 3, probably. Not wrong, that's true. Plaxic, I don't want him actually, now that I think about it. Got us had a look ahead. Looking back, now I understand. We weren't walking in high cotton. The Nicktoon, interesting names. Tell Mother Flare to look ahead. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. So let's see, did I sign too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we have 8, it's fine. Probably a good thing for like whenever I need to take a break, honestly. And why is Marcel Reese just becoming a wide receiver? He is a fullback, not a wide receiver. You can't just go from a fullback to a wide receiver. That's not how it works. Never seen that before. Yeah, we definitely need to. We probably do need to sign one more dude. I'm about to have to cut 2 dudes, probably. Together with the church. Oh, we don't need to sign anyone. Never mind. Psych, I lied. I got high cotton stuck in my head, Mother Flare. Taught us how to look ahead. Looking back and I understand. Buccaneers after we cut 1 player. I don't know. I'm being weird. Playing the moments again. We are not losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers, aka the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It is. That is not. Is that? No, that ain't Jameis Winston. Who is that? I think it's Josh Freeman, but I ain't 100% certain on that. It is Wild Card Weekend. It is Sean McVay versus Dan Campbell. Who will it be? Ow. First quarter drive. How? Oops, I did it again. I got lost in your heart. How that song gets stuck in my head. When Sunday morning roll around, We dressed up and hand me down just in time to get us to the church. I cannot speak. Mohamed Sanu on the Jets touch pass. Gonna go and get upfield in the rookie. Making explosive plays early. Down to midfield, Mohamed Sanu. What a start to this game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium for your Atlanta Falcons, baby. I assume everyone, yeah. I'm assuming that a lot of people have realized by now I'm a Falcons fan. I just realized by now Matt Ryan's not the greatest scrambler. He just have to hand me down. And going out in the backfield and out of the flat. And out of the flat is Marshawn Lynch, who is the hurdle lord and right at the sticks. And they give him the first. Make that arrow beast mode, because you just activated it. First down. R1 out of the backfield in the flat. Not really, but out of the backfield. Marshawn Lynch. Going back to this play with Mohamed Sanu. And if you're wondering, if you're chatting, it's spelled S-A-N-U, Sanu. Jet touch pass. Mohamed Sanu to the 24, the rookie. Gosh, I'm good. That totally never happened. I just gotta play it safe here. Run out some clock because we gotta snap the ball too and try to pass the ball. Could have prevented a collision, probably by throwing it a bit later, which is not a good thing. And almost picked. Triangle, he's got him up top and a first. Oh, into the 13. Is Mohamed Sanu an interesting name, Mother Flare? Back to that jet touch pass with Mohamed Sanu. Why is that so hard for me to say? I don't know. He got 9 yards, though. 2nd and 1 from the 4. Throwing, dropping back. Interesting, or not? It's an interesting name. I just saw interesting. It said interesting, but it's incomplete, not interesting. Triangle, dude, get open. Become an option, Marshawn. Throw a block. Jeez. Gonna take my 3 here. But still, you gotta... I was trying to get that to Marshawn, and he never threw a block. Max Crosby's kick, however, is good. And the Atlanta Falcons draw first. Or score first, however you want to put it. And we have the ball. Kick to make this a 17-point lead. Max Crosby has got it. 2 out of 2 on tries today. 13-0. And it's a 13-0 lead for the Falcons. Just in time together for the church. No flag has been thrown yet, and there it is. Free play that's gonna be a sack, but a first down is gonna be rewarded to Tampa. And they score in the game. We gotta lock down this win, or else nothing. Matty Ice laterals. It's on the carpet. And Dog Flare Teddy is going near Mother Flare on that carpet as, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's official. When Sunday morning rolled around, we dressed up and hand me down. Ha 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 ha. And all day, and he is gonna run it, doing what most quarterbacks would not here. And he's gonna get blown up after getting to the sticks. For the first. And yes, from the 13, it'll be a first. They're gonna decline it like they should, and they score. It is up to Matty Ice taken off my blanket. That was a super unnecessary thing to say there. And a bit anticlimactic. It just was a thing that let everyone catch their breath as Matt Ryan is sacked. Ain't good. Running it or throwing it, completing it. Lynch has got it first. I get we all have all 3 timeouts, but we gotta learn how to hustle. Get in there. Get to the line. Well, that would be great if I could speak. R1, the ball is caught. Lynch is out of bounds. 44 seconds, and Max Crosby's target, the 43. It's getting near. Yeah, boy. That's a meme. I don't know. Timeout, Falcons. I don't like to play, and nor does Campbell. Dan Campbell, that is. I just gotta keep going out in the flat and completing it. Lynch! He's got me in range! Timeout again! 38 seconds to play. Gonna try to get a bit closer. Gonna wait till around 1-ish seconds to kick Bass. Just don't lose yards. He won't. He'll hurdle in and get up and over and it's clock ain't gonna like me, so I'm just gonna have to go ahead and kick it. Oh, I got the perfect idea. I'm not gonna kick it. I'm gonna throw it. Just hope that it's not grounding here. Or a sack. That would be bad too. Just throw it away now, and it is grounding. Of course it is. Of course, my plan failed. That ain't good. Now it's a 62-yarder, and I just got to get a desperation throw to Julio. Oh, dude. Oh. Square, just catch it and then get down. And it's incomplete. Do I just have to kick it here? I think I got to kick it. It would be a miracle. 62 yards to win me this ball game. And I'm going to be iced by McVay. The pressure is on. Can Father Flair come lock in, or is he not available? Because I really need him to make this kick. If he can. Actually, no, I don't need you, Father Flair. I lied. Kick to send me to the divisional, and from 62, Crosby, it is up, it is good, from 62, Max Crosby saves the Falcons season and puts the team on his back, and I survived the Buccaneers. He just barely gets it in there. But he does, and Sean McVay and Dan Campbell shaking hands as the Falcons have found a miracle way, even after that grounding, to win this football game. Wow. 16-14, what a divisional game. And the Bucs thought they had it all sealed. How? What a kick. Wow. That's right. Josh Freeman's our quarterback. Okay. Next round. Hopefully it'll be not that scary. Just in time together with the church. What a game. What a series. And what a Falcons team. That, while on the brink of elimination, find a way. And now a rematch versus the Eagles, who eliminated me last season. 21-22 was the final. Hard to get past Andy Reid, man. I can barely get past Sean McVay, so this is not good. Gotta put up more points. It is Eagles and Falcons. And this animation normally is cool and I get hype, but I'm out of breath right now. From getting that insight that makes no sense. That excitement is rather what I meant from that kick. And they do score. They get 3. And I'm up 28 now. 20. Don't like this. 2 is good. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, we might have to rely on you again, Mr. Max Crosby. Who will be in the Super Bowl? Gronko! I'll take that if he can catch it. And what's the ruling? It's a catch. Same target as last game for Max Crosby, the 43. We cannot rely on him this many times. It is not challenging. It is a catch. Wow. Wow. Marshawn Lynch now out of the backfield, jumps up, makes the grab, and timeout Falcons as needed and the right thing to do in the scenario. Now just a quarterback run to calm everyone down with Matty Ice going straight up and fighting to the 47, possibly in range, because he made a 62-yarder. Could he make a 64-yarder, though? That's the real question. R1, the ball is out of the backfield, caught. Lynch gets right in range, and the try is going to be from 60 to advance me to the NFC Championship game. As the clock continues to tick and wind down. 3, 2, 1. Timeout Falcons! And the pressure is on for both teams. 60 yards, no icing, and never mind, he iced me. Wow, I had that too. This is intense. Will it be overtime or a Falcons win? We are about to find out. Dan Campbell, scared for his job, because he's getting fired if I lose in the playoffs. This is a kick from 60 yards to send me to the NFC Championship. It is up. It is good. It's off the crossbar and gets in. 60 yards. He's got it. Falcons are headed to the NFC Championship. Andy Reid cannot believe it. The 8-year-old in the game. Wow, he just gets it there. That was so key. Marshawn Lynch getting those 4 yards might have been even more key. Here, but that's not a word. He doinked it in, and he got it to win the game. Send me to the NFC Championship game. Amazing. I'm going to go shower. Okay, Mother Flare. This one was not as pressured because if he made it, would have just been, missed it, it would have just been overtime instead of, lost. But the ball, it bounces. I'm not even joking. Just look at this from this angle. And can I zoom in somehow? Yes, this is like the perfect angle. Kick, so he gets it up. The ball, it looks good right on. Right as I get it from the perfect angle. Well, of course, that has to happen. What a game. How about that with the Eagles season on the line? Heartbreak. Got that W, that's right. You missed 2 insane kicks, Father Flare. I know you heard them, but you didn't see them. No, I'm trying to find his replay. Dang. So a 62-yarder he made while I was down by 1, and I would have lost. And if I say if I lose, I fire my coach. And then he just made this. This one was a lot less pressure because I would have lost the last one, but this one he makes and just, yeah. Which is good, obviously. But it would have just been overtime and not a big deal. But those drives, Matty Ice, worthy of his money. Why is this so blurry? I don't want that. There we go. Zoom out. Keep going. Now zoom in. This is not a good angle. I had it perfect, and I accidentally misclicked. So the kick might be as best as I can get it right there. The kick, it up. We're just going to go down here, right here. Mercedes-Benz on their feet at this moment, hoping and praying for a miracle. We got to be able to see the crossbar, though. Perfect. So the ball, it's coming. People think it's good. Then it boink, boink, boink. That, and then it stays. Max Crosby, maybe the greatest kicker of all time. He doinks it, then it goes in. He says, I got it, chat. And Michael Vick's 3 touchdowns isn't enough to prevail the Eagles to a victory. And Andy Reid still Super Bowl-less, or has not won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. What a game as we're in the NFC Championship. Packers now, Aaron Rodgers for all the marbles and a Super Bowl trip versus, I believe, if I saw that correct, either Giants or the Rams, maybe? I cannot see that from right here. It is the Rams, so then I got Aaron Rodgers. Anyway, Ravens, Patriots. Okay, so the Patriots did indeed make the playoffs. But it's Ravens, Patriots deciding the winner of that division of the AFC. So it'll be either John Harbaugh's Ravens at the time, not in real life, sadly, anymore. In the snow! Go Pack, go, they say. But I say go Falcons, go. There's Dan Campbell versus a talented Mike McCarthy. Packers on the horizon and in their prime. To Mike McCarthy getting ready, being glad he isn't jobless. In the snow. My defense is already struggling. That's never good. We got a pick by Troy Polamalu going 39 yards, baby. Yeah. So he hands it off on a reverse play. Marshawn Lynch, he might have the corner, and he does to a 5. Clock continuing to tick. The clock ain't a factor anymore. Maybe it was the 9th or 4th quarter, not 9th inning. Cut. Jet touch pass, Mohamed Sanu. Touchdown, Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons have taken the lead. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because against this team, you gotta fight until it's over. And I feel like I'm delivering a Kirby Smart message. Yep, no one watching other than me. It'd be nice if I had some chatters. Snow game, that's right. And Matty Ice laterals, the offensive lineman can't get it, the other one can. Chat, we gonna not do that maybe? I'm just kidding. I kind of want this to be... No, I should not have said that. If Marshawn is an option, which he ain't, I'm going to go to him. That ball, though, it is indeed a catch. An immediate Falcon timeout. What's the score of the Indiana game? Let's go Birds, that's right, Matty Ice. I don't see Julio. Oh, I see him. Now it's too late. I'm getting blown up. Oh, gosh. I'm over here reading the chat and selling the bag. Just like, yeah. Play action, and Matty Ice is sacked, and another timeout. L. Guy. Yeah, we just literally let a dude with the last name Guy sack us. 14-7 Indiana. Okay, that's what I thought. Axe Gronk, you better catch it to get me in range, and you can't. However, my kicker can kick a 62-yarder and the 60-yarder. He's going for 64! And it don't look to be possible. Timeout immediately there. We're going to fake it. Oh, this is so risky. Why am I doing this? But I don't know. But the trickery worked last time. Play type. Special. Fake field goal K flip pass. And it's a fake! He's gonna throw it! Gronk is gonna die, or is gonna catch it! But he is not gonna get it. That was very annoying, I'm sure. And they get a field goal, we get a touchdown, we don't get a touchdown, and we're starting to become the Falcons. Falcons, that's what I said. We're losing! We gotta lock this in, and they score. And 4th and inches, I think they gotta get this. Or they're gonna get this, rather. Sacked! Aaron Rodgers is sacked, and he has also attacked. Oh, baby, they should have just kicked it. I don't know who their kicker is. Oh, yeah, it's Matt Bryant. I forgot. Laddie and Matty Ice wasn't ready for it. Oh, dear. Picks it back up and timeout Packers. I really wanted us to get another game-winning field goal, but whatever. Laddie's it back, and offensive lineman catches it, then Matty Ice. And we're lateraling, LOL. Well, now we need a miracle. Oh, boy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just gonna run it. Lynch! 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 Do they burn their final timeout? Yes. And this is obviously, if I'm not punting, then I'm not doing nothing right here. So the punt team is coming out. Bosher booms it away, and it'll be fair caught by Randall Cobb. 47 seconds remain in this thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Like we just called it, but something of mastery. Michael Jackson, yes. And they catch it, they get the first, but that would have been the end of the game, so McCarthy knows what he's doing. Wow. Hot, 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 baby. Ooh, we got it. That ball is also caught. And if he don't score, wrap him up in a bottle. I don't know. That was very cringe. Like a masquerade. There is no escaping from the jaws of meat tide, baby. Yeah, my father player it is, Michael Jackson. Throwing Aaron Rodgers. The ball is not even caught, but another worker is down and might as well be. Hi, how you doing? What is going on here, Chad? That's a good question, father player. Turn, Tremaine Johnson. Now they're going to kick it. They are going to kick it. Kick from 50 to send us to OT. Is up and no good, but there's a flag. There's a flag. Let's repeat this. Matt Bryant missed the kick, but the game cannot end on a defensive penalty, so we're going to have another kick. Curtis Lofton selling it this time. Luckily, I get a possession. This kick, though, he could not have been more perfect on. OT is somehow going to happen. Oh, I see. You're trying to give it to OT. Yeah. Decline, and now we get the ball. Okay, no more messing around. No more Mr. Nice Guy, Packers. Because Mr. Julio Jones is going to get the ball all the way down to the red zone. I don't know where, to the 10. Going to Julio again. Did I call him Mr. Jones earlier? I meant to say, what? No. Caught! He's gonna run it in on the lateral! The Falcons take a lead, and, well, that was interesting. The Bucks just turned it, or the Packers, rather, turned it over? I don't really know what just happened. No, I meant to click on to see what happened. TD. The masquerade. There's no escaping me. Right. I really ought to, if it's the Patriots, I ought to go down 28-3 and try to come back. Because I know I could do that. I probably couldn't with the length quarters, and it's not even the Patriots. What do you know? It's the Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens, as Tom Brady wins MVP. Offense only, baby. And we won't lay back till we're done. We're ready for the Super Bowl. And the blue wave is on a roll. Step right up and down and give the ball a hike. Running in to the spin and give that ball a spike. Watch that, slap that something, something. Watch that Seahawks score. How about a Raven? How about a Falcon? It's the battle of the birds. Which one is dirtier and which one will get... That's probably not good. Well, there's the sick flyover, but anyway. Which one is cleaner? The Raven, the Falcons, or the Ravens? It is Matty Ice looking for ring number 1 and his teams. Ring number 1. Yeah, baby. Will the Falcons get ring number 1, or will the Ravens get ring number 2 or 3, probably, maybe 4? I don't know. I don't keep track of that. And the blue wave is on a roll. Step right up, give the ball a hack. Offense only is what we are doing. From the 7, there are 2 dudes that we gotta throw it to. Gronk on special need, or not special needs, but special plays, rather. On special plays. Gronk on special plays. And then, Julio Jones and Marshawn Lynch with running. And we were just gonna try and get that ground game going. I'm gonna go run, pass, run until they figure that out. Even if it's a third down. Hopefully not a third and a billion. That's not possible. Like third and 35. Which is not even possible from right here, but Matt Ryan gets hit as he releases it to Julio for a 27-yard gain in the first. Or rather, 26-yard gain in the first. And give that ball a hack. Running it back is Marshawn Beast Mode. Yes, this is the Super... Or not yes. Yeah, this is the Super Bowl Father Flair. Indiana 21-7. Oh, wait, I gotta do my strat. I gotta go pass play. Silly me. Square! It is Julio! Got it! Down to the 13. Let's see Matty Ice turn the Jets on and run to go to the 13. So what my game plan for this Super Bowl is, until they figure it out, it's, that was Ed Reed on him, by the way. Because this is the 2012 now it would be, but still. Boom, that's right. Except not the right draft, because it was really a 2011 roster. Anyway, so, yeah, my game plan is run, pass, run. Until they figure that out is Lynch. Marshawn Lynch! Stiff arming, staying up, touchdown Falcons! They strike first, Marshawn Lynch! Monsters are due on Maple Street because Marshawn Lynch just scored a tutty. Makes no sense. I was just thinking about that. How about Marshawn Lynch, baby? And they don't score. We're ready for the Super Bowl. Huh? Oh, well, it's a TV show. I've never seen it. It's black and white. We're going to Julio. The only time we're only using, no, monsters are due on Maple Street. It's Julio stiff arms his way out of bounds. Monsters are due on Maple Street. It's an interesting TV show, and definitely name-wise too. That's the line. Might as well be the end of the quarter too. The only time we're going to Gronk is either if he's open, obviously, or if it's like a 4th and inches or like 4th and 3, then I'll go to him. Is he open? He is not. Why'd I go to him? Oh yes, he is. Rob Gronkowski, number 87, the GOAT himself. Touchdown, Falcons! Falcon punch! Falcon punch! Like fruit punch, but with the Falcons. They do it to the Ravens. Yes, he is. Or yes, he is. Ravens power. We're going to make Ravens fans mad by playing the Ravens and running a play called Ravens power. We're about to have Falcons power with a play named Ravens power. That's to the corner. Lynch is out of bounds. And the strat continues. Step right up and act. I'm mashing this button. R1, Julio now comes back and gets the first to the 34. Gain of 5. I'll take what I can bake. I think this is the Matt Ryan run. Could I be wrong? Very much so. Oh no, this is definitely a Marshawn Lynch run. He breaks off a tackler and finds a seam! Marshawn Lynch stiff-arming his way out of bounds at the 39. Oh wait, I gotta do an audible here. There we go. Throwing. Square! Looking! End zone! Batted away, of course. Beast mode, and now it's beast mode time again. Step right up and... Hand it off on the halfback stretch! Lynch gets tackled at the 21. Can I do an audible again? I indeed can, and we're going to Julio. Unless Gronk gets open, which he is! Not anymore. That was 2 opportunities at a pick. Oh dear. Well, going back to beast mode. Hand it off to him. Beast mode, that is. He's stiff-arming his way to a first. And on what could have been a gain of 9. He decides to take matters into his own hands. Stiff-arm dudes. And get there, babe. Play action. Julio, end zone! Flag is down, it's incomplete. What's the flag? Offsides? And pass interference. Defense! Was that Ed Reed? Was that Ed Reed? No, it's only Darius Webb. Okay, down to the 1, and that will count as my pass play. Nah. Yeah, that will, because it was a pass play, and the flag came a bit later. Lynch now going to try and punch it in. Hand it off. Beast mode is in. Falcons punch is back, baby. The Falcons have taken a 20-0 lead, about to be 21. But we know the story of the Falcons. They don't like leads. They blow them. That's the name of the game for this team, unfortunately. Now, I don't want to blow a lead. That's not what I'm saying. That was weirdly phrased. Square! Julio out in front! Give me them points back, baby! Falcons ain't blowing no lead this time. What I was saying is the Falcons don't blow, the Falcons are known for blowing leads, basically. Julio! The second year, Julio, in his prime. 70 yards! Julio Jones, Julio. Just getting his juke on, I mean, what do you want? Let's play ball! Hand it off to Lynch, who gets to the corner, and not a stiff arm. It was intended to be one. Julio's got his X factor. You gotta go to him on the pass plays, Matty Ice. Square! Ball is caught and blown up at the 47 after getting the first. Julio. There's the right play, and what was that noise? That's concerning at best, as this is a run with Lynch getting a stiff arm on and down to the 44. Back to Julio we go, as Julio looks to keep his X Factor activated here. Running into the span and give that ball a hack. Square, Julio making some moves and making an insane catch! Down to the 30 of the Ravens! What a grab by Julio Jones! He made the catch like it was nothing. What a grab! And I just skipped the replay. I could not do that. So he fakes the handoff to Lynch on a play action. That's what that is called, if you not know. Now you do. Anyway, and then Julio dives out in front of defenders to make the grab. And now the run game working strong on this play. From the 30, Lynch. Marshawn Lynch trying to find a hole. Gets 8, 2nd and 2. Going back to Julio. X, hello, we gonna snap it or not? R1! Secure catch! No! He dropped it. Or he got batted away by Ed Reed. If it's gonna get batted away by anyone, I reckon I'd rather Ed Reed be the dude who does it. And yeah, because he dropped it. He loses his X factor. Whatever. Mashing X again. Just so we know as he gets about a yard. Yes. Gronk time. As, well, maybe. There's a singular pass play. That would be great. Now, this would be reasonable, but I just gotta keep that going. Why would I want to do a goal line fade? That's my question. Why stick? I do like that play. Yeah, that is the right play. Okay. Just gonna run out some clock before hopefully hitting up Gronk, unless Julio gets open. I don't know why. I just call him Julio because he's a great player. I like him. He and Matt Ryan are my favorite Falcons players, so yeah, and he was cool, probably. I mean, he was definitely fun to watch. You can't deny that, even if you're a Saints, Buccaneers, or Panthers fan, as that pass is caught and out of bounds to the 20, at the 20 rather, is Gronk. First down Atlanta, Falcons. It is 8:51, darn. Stay in balance. The clock continued to run, Father Flair. It's fine. Two, one, hike. And he's breaking tacklers. Second and 3. Back to the pass game to Julio or Gronk. I mean, it's a toss-up who's MVP, or Super Bowl MVP, rather. Run, clock, run! That's right. And it's doing the weird motioning thing. Oh, of course. If I remembered. Would have been great, but it's a delay of game instead. Here's John Harbaugh, who sadly got fired. He'll be getting another job. It's not a big deal. Is Julio going to get open? Because I see that happening. X mashing you. Not smashing. Mashing. And Julio is wide open. What do you know? He gets a hurdle and just gets upended, basically. I don't really know how else to put it at the 8. And clock will continue to run. First down, Falcons. They're minutes away. They're a quarter, but yeah, they're a quarter away from, not money, obviously. Ow. From winning their first ever Super Bowl, baby. I know I don't sound excited about it right now, but I'm just saving it for whenever it actually happens, because I'll be getting all crazy. 2, 1, and no, it did its weird motioning thing. I don't know that. I wish it told me that. Well, now I'm going to have it from the 13 around that. Yeah, exactly at that, actually. Hand it off. Breaking a tackler to the corner. Marshawn Lynch is gonna go score it. And what is this dance move we got here, Marshawn? 13 yards out. Falcons 34. Ravens 7. He just finds the corner. Beast. That's right. Beast mode. Activated. The 2007 draftee is about to get his second Super Bowl ring, rather. Yeah, his second Super Bowl ring, not first. Should be his third, but I'll leave that up to Pete Carroll's decision-making that got him fired from the Raiders. I did just call a run play, so I gotta go with my strat and pass. X. Julio! It is almost picked. Dangerous throw. Hand it off. Oh, hey.
It's hot in here. Flare.
Anyways. Oh, I know what you were doing. Anyway, that's a first down to the 30.
Oh, it's hot.
I think Father Flare might be, but...
I think he already knows.
Hand it off! And to the 26. I'm going to just ran it back-to-back times anyway. We're just gonna not abandon, but we're gonna stop doing the run pass run because it's easier to run out clock this way.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
And the blue wave is on a roll right here. Step right up and all the hike, running into the span and give that ball a spike. Halfback stretch, Lynch, hurdle and inbound to the 9 or around that at least. 5, not 9. 2-minute warning. So used to calling it the 2-minute timeout, but that's not what it's called in the NFL. Why'd I say it like a robot? Two minutes to the W. That's right. He's gonna dive down. No, he's just stay there. They're not gonna worry about their timeouts, so I think it's a lot more smart just to stay there and run out clock rather than score. Mother Flare has no idea what I'm talking about. 2, 1, Raven power, and a dive after a gain of 0. And now I'm actually going to try to score. And the blue wave is on a yo. We are 40 seconds away from a big, lovely W in the Super Bowl. Running! Matty Ice is in! I can't believe it! I can't believe it. The Birds have finally won a title. That's right. And we cannot have it being a weird score. So we are going for 2. To make this a 43-14 game. Right up the middle, Lynch! Lynch fights his way in! 29 seconds till victory, and boy is this one looking good for the Falcons. All these games have came down to the last minute except this one, and I can finally take a deep breath. Joe Flacco coming out, and in what has been a legendary season for him. What a great player he is. As a matter of fact, he's still in the league. Somehow. We are champions. Finally, that's right. Dropping back. Flacco! And he's going to Flacco his wings. He is sacked. And the clock is going to run out. The Falcons end it with a sack. They have won the Super Bowl 43-14. And Flacco is going to Flacco his way back home. That makes no sense. The Falcons and Dan Campbell on his final try as head coach before getting fired if he lost. Warned by new owner Sports Flair, have won the Super Bowl. The Atlanta Falcons, for the first time, make some noise. They are your Super Bowl champions. They have won the Super Bowl. Marshawn Lynch is Super Bowl MVP. How about beast mode? Great call, SF. Thank you, Father Flair. How about that? Hoisting it up, baby. Marshawn Lynch in a pure domination from pure domination from the Falcons. Let's go, Birds. That's right. Falcons have done it for the first time in franchise history. Will Randy Moss retire? Go out a champion or what? Da-na-na. Rise up! That's right. Did I do a good job calling the Super Bowl? Did my Flacco joke make any sense? He's gonna have to Flacco back home. Peace out, chat. Great W. Running. This was the sack that ended it. Who is number 25 on my team? Yes, I did. Anyway. Who is that? I don't even know. That's what's crazy. Haha, was great. Well, if your hand was not in the way, that would be lovely. Not mine. So he's running, then he just goes down. Next rebuild alert, Ravens. Oh, they scored. Darn, I'm not new that. And it was William Moore with the game-ending sack. Just admire moments, because the Falcons have done it. No Chiefs dynasty. No Patriots winning it. The Falcons have defeated John Harbaugh's Ravens, not Ravens. No, I'm not cussing. We're going to have to re-sign that dude. Or why not just call him that dude? Anyway, look at this dude. Anyway, Mike McDonald gets fired, so does D'Amico Ryans and Todd Bowles. And all the offensive coordinators, none of which are head coaches. So that does not really matter. Ryan Urlacher retires, or Urlacher, however you say his name. However, I did not say that. And Roddy White, oh, he takes home AFC Offensive Player of the Year. That don't matter. It don't matter, baby. Yeah, baby. The Atlanta Falcons are on top of the world. We're on top of the world, eh? We're on top of the world, eh? And they did get hired. Or one of them did. They probably both did. No, just one. Okay. And that would be, oh gosh, how am I already forgetting my guy's name? Kevin Stefanski. There we go. I totally knew that. Not really. I'm being sarcastic. Jeff, you really need at least one. Who hired Kevin? Not them. They don't need one. Not them. They also don't need one. By the way, D'Amico Ryans is on the Lions coaching. He is the one who is coaching Calvin Johnson. Well, so are all the other coordinators. But you get it. Patriots don't need one. Raiders, I don't think need one. No, they don't. Nope. Nope, they just made the Super Bowl. It's either a Colts or a Vikings. And it is the... not Vikings. It's the Colts, ain't it? Colts. Kevin Stefanski. What did I tell you? The Colts have hired Kevin Stefanski. Breaking news, folks. The Indianapolis Colts have hired Kevin Stefanski. Unfortunately for me, but it always happens, it feels like. Like... Matty Ice, 7 years! Possibly, no, not, definitely not, but Falcon for life, hopefully. And yeah, I'm in debt. Well, good thing about the end of this live stream. Going even more in debt now. Offensive line's a big priority on this team. Marcel Reese, you're going to stay as a fullback, and yes. Just sign my backups, basically. Unless I need to, if it lets me resign. Okay, and they're not. Well, you're getting franchise tag. That's quite obvious. So they are negotiable, some of these dudes. Let's just get them back. Oh, one of them. Well, that explains things. Yeah. 1 year, maybe? Then yes, good. So he'll be back next year, and then I reckon that, I don't know what happened to the other quarterback, or what's the name? Might have got cut, I don't know. I mean, I cannot get mad at that hire. Oh yeah, the Bengals too, but I forgot. I just remember the Colts did it. Kevin Stefanski. I mean, he deserves another job. He's a two-time coach of the year, and he got stuck with it. I get he took the job to the Cleveland Browns. Just not a good fit, probably. Good, none of these dudes. I mean, he did, but yeah, I'm gonna give it back to him. Step right up and told you that Tony Gonzalez trade would look good. Did I not? Everyone thought that I got fleeced, or meaning they yeah. It's hard to explain. It basically, yeah. Fleeced. If you get fleeced, it basically means that they easily win the trade, and you should not have made the trade at all. Basically, not basically. That's what it means, I think. Don't know why they say fleeced, but they do. And he does. Why does this game hate me? Chandler Jones. Oh boy, he's already got a ring. Troy Polamalu, no. Dude, game, you cannot cheat these guys like this. We're ready for the Super Bowl when the blue wave is on the roll. Oh, this is 10 years of service time in the NFL, I think. And yep. We got another backup, but that's not an option, so we'll just wait 1 week. Sign one more backup, and then we are into this live stream. Now Gronkowski's available. He got tired of the Patriots doing terrible, and I cannot blame him. I mean, they were 17-0, then they just fell off a cliff. They went 19 and not even, what am I talking about? Brian Hoyer, yeah, I've said I wanted the man, so yeah, what am I doing if I don't get him? Just 1 year, though. I've not said that in the live stream, but I've said that in my head multiple times. Who even is that? Well, that was a bust. And Mark Sanchez goes to the Colts of all teams. Speaking of the Colts, is Peyton Manning still there? No, we're not having a 59 overall, guys. The heck. Anyways. We're just gonna need to sign like 3 dudes, probably. Or 4. Or 2, not 4. So Kenny Britt, 1 year. No, with his age, he ain't gonna want that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to withdraw it. 5 years? It's a long time, but whatever. You say so, game. How about oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Julian Edelman. First off, why are you not with the Patriots? Like, that is definitely concerning. We're trying to find a different one, but ooh, Devin Hester, and he'd bring me a good kick returner too, so withdraw that one. Golly. He's 30. That ain't how you do it. Whoopsies. Definitely not how you do that. Just please say those two signed. Yeah, they definitely signed. That's a great thing. Now all we need to do is change Devin Hester's age to 27. I had no idea that he played at Miami. Oh yeah, I forgot he played the last half of his career with the Falcons. That's weird. Does Brandon Whedon have a face scan? I highly doubt he does. Yeah, he definitely doesn't. That was a stupid question. Chad Heaney might, though. That's cool. Golly, they need. Oh, wait, they have 3 blocker. Psych, I lied. Alright, Javarius Jackson. Anyways, RG3. Oh, gosh. Oh, Aaron Rodgers is about to become a free agent. Greg McElroy. Yeah, y'all need a quarterback, Jets, and y'all chose the wrong class. And I never thought this would happen. Blaine Gabbert, 84 overall. He is not a bust. Ugh. Barely look at him there. Kirko Chains. A.K.A. Kirk Cousins. Yeah, he is. That's interesting. He is not starting, if anyone is. He's got 4 years left. The Colts might be cooked. Like, I hate to break that to Colts fans, but yeah. Y'all should have just gotten rid of him whenever y'all could. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought I did something. Good thing I didn't. Bye guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So yeah, bye. Bye guys. Have a great rest of your day. So yeah, bye guys.